Alright, boys. So we're going to be playing Vampire Survivors. This game's pretty good. It's like a rogue-lite, but it's fairly simple. You can kind of do some power-ups and stuff over here. You can move speed, all different types of attribute boosts, stuff like that. Cost some gold. So we've been playing this probably about like 4 or 5 hours total so far. It's a pretty fun game. For $3 you can't go wrong. So I'm just gonna leave that as is. I'll show you guys some of the stuff going on in this game. So you have 4 different characters you could pick, but I haven't unlocked any of the other guys. So we just got Antonio, who's got a whip, and this is the second level here. This is the first level. So we're gonna play on the first level. Introduce things. So you have no control over your attack. You just can move around basically, and your guy is just gonna keep repeating his attack every interval, which I astutely estimate to be a second, 1.7 seconds. And yeah, then every time you level up, you get to select talents that give your character different things, as if you were picking up items. So you can add attacks, which now we added a little ice bolt, magic missile coming flying out, which will track our enemies. And yeah, you gotta pick up these gems to level your character, which can become a problem as things progress, because there starts to be so many enemies that you kind of have to keep moving, and it can be very difficult. So the axe, hard to play with, especially on this map. Santa water is extremely powerful, but you kind of need to level it up. Lightning ring I really haven't been able to level too much, but it seems okay. So let's go with Santa water here. This map actually is probably not the best map for it. The second map that we have access to is probably a little better for Santa water. A little bit of that Santa water, baby. You see Santa throwing down his big bottles of gravy, blue gravy. So the whip is a little difficult, and you see this guy with the white outline. It's actually like a champion. If you kill any of those white outline guys, you get a chest. There you go. We got a chest. And then with the chest, you get some gold, and then you could get up to 5 items from what I've seen, and quite a bit of gold. That's actually a pretty good roll though for our first chest. We didn't get too many items, but we did get a lot of gold. Really nothing good here, because ultimately you really want to try and stack up your main stuff quite a bit. Like get some good items, some good talents early on, and then stack those. We'll go with the axe. Garlic is extremely good. Extremely good. So I'm gonna have to take the garlic. As you can see right now, level 1, you only have like a tiny area that the garlic affects, so you have to be careful to not get hit, but it kind of pushes enemies back as well. So even though it's kind of small, it does push them back a tiny bit when you touch them. So you just got to be a little careful in the beginning here. You kind of just want to farm as quick as you can. You don't want to necessarily like keep walking through the map, because the more you move, the more you're gonna kind of just reduce the amount of enemies that are available for you to kill. So really want to stick to thorns. Go with a thorns build. Those have been extremely effective from what I've seen. This is good. This freezes enemies in a line, so especially once things get insane, that might freeze a direct path for you to be able to walk out of. Oh, I shouldn't have taken that, but that's alright. And then anytime you break the braziers, they can drop items as well as like power-ups, all different types of power-ups. Now the whip is good to level up to 2. So I guess that's actually gonna, yeah. I didn't notice that, but apparently you can level up an item from 1 to 3. So you gotta pay attention to that, because I had a level 1 whip, and now it's 3. Whereas before I was just reading the subtext of the description saying that whip gains 5 damage, but it actually gave me the level 2 whip as well, which gives you both sides. By default, your whip only attacks on the right side, which can make it very difficult to clear the enemies, because that means you have to face the right side to hit them. So, anyway, we're looking really good right now. If we can level up Garlic and Santa Water, we'll be rolling right now. We'll be smoking with baby Joseph soon. Alright, so the skeletons are like the mark of the next phase. They're pretty weak. They're also very slow. But I want to try and kill this champion right now, this white bat, this bat of whiteness. So I kind of play a risky early on. Oh my god, and I speak of that and I get my face ripped in half. Oh my Christmas. Alright, so once you take some damage, then you want to play it safer and just keep moving. But the thing is, when you're moving, you're not necessarily going to be able to get experience because you're moving away from the gems of all the stuff you're killing. So, just going to start making my way through some of these braziers and get... That's the only way you're going to heal up in this game, basically, other than regeneration, which seems to be very weak. We're gonna just go with this right now. We're just gonna there we go. Some chicken. Some turkey, baby. And then an easy way to kill those big groups of guys is just to walk with them. Whatever direction they're running, you just walk that way and kind of swipe them up. Alright, so this is kind of useless. This is actually an item from the second map. Doesn't really seem that good. Unless you're trying to obviously farm gold to level up all your stuff. But, yeah, I'm gonna go with the Clock Lancet. Seems to be pretty good ultimately. I've kind of been sticking with stuff that I'm very familiar with because some of the items in this game are like kind of terrible if you don't know what you're doing or if you don't level them up. You kind of got to synergize. So as you can see, Garlic is extremely good because you can kind of just get surrounded and clear them out. So we're gonna get wings right now. Just because we want to make sure that we could actually move fast, because that ultimately is going to help you get to the later stages. Damage and move speed, because you need to be able to hustle sometimes for those braziers. Sometimes you're going to also find like a suction thing. It'll suck up all those little gems all across the map, wherever they might be. It'll suck them up. So it's actually pretty good. So now I just want to try and focus on leveling up the items that we have, because we have really good items right now. So now this is like kind of a boss phase right now. And I don't really know entirely how this works. I believe all of these little plants share hit points, and eventually they will just disappear. I haven't had a problem on it closing in too much. There is a boss. I believe it's the giant mantis that we have here. There he is. Yeah, if you kill the creatures that kind of look like the odd ones out, they will drop a chest. So it's good to kill them as fast as you can. Or maybe not. Maybe it would be good to save them, but it does seem like monsters disappear when they go off screen. Not all the time, but I don't know. I'm not 100% sure on that. Oh, so we got 3B, baby. 3 for... What do we got here? Show me what we got. Woo! Oh, we got garlic, wings. Oh, 3 really good items upgraded right here. So we got... I don't know how to scroll through this. Oh, okay. Cooldown reduced by 0. Alright. That's good. That's really good. Those are 3 really good upgrades. really, really good upgrades. Now what we need actually is a laurel. We need some defensive bonuses right now. But I'm gonna probably stick around this area because it seems like we have a lot of braziers. I don't want to say the wrong word there. There's a big difference. But yeah, both have gifts inside of them, that's for sure. So we're just gonna hustle through these guys. These guys have a lot of hit points, but they're extremely slow. So considering that we have the heavy axe, it's gonna be good to just walk up and down. Because as you can see, we throw out our axe and it goes up and down. So that's the thing you gotta pay attention for in this game. You gotta see the way that the attacks work. And, you know, try to synergize best with those things, because you're going to want to cover, like, all of your bases, in a way. You're going to want to make sure you have, like, attacks that can clear you out of a jam. Because, like, you know, with this character, he only has, like, he's strong with his whip, which you can see goes on the top, left, and right. So, it could be a little bit hard, except if you actually have, like, thorns, or like the axe pretty much can clear out my bottom path. So I like to think of it like that when you play this game, because it's really a matter of time. You just have to play the clock in this game. Oh my god! Oh my god, you gotta be careful with those runners. They'll push all the guys out of their way. Oh my god, this is great when you got some big damage. You could just kind of hang out here. Smash these guys. Oh my god, you see how fast they pushed them? It's crazy. And as well, if we could level up Santa Water right now, that'd be really good. Santa Water is just those little AoE potions getting thrown down. But that can cause some pretty big distress. Alright, we gotta start getting some food. This is why this first map can be a little more forgiving. You have way more access to pick up these items from the braziers. In the second map, things are very tight, and it's left-right only. So the game kind of shows you that as time goes on, it might actually get more difficult and mechanically more intensive to kind of, like, not just able to pick whatever you want. In a way, you kind of got to work with the map and the fact that on the second map, you gotta go left and right. This one, you're pretty much able to go all over, which makes it pretty damn easy in comparison. Now, you see these bats right here? These guys, I don't know, but they are super, super strong. They do not die. I don't know if they actually drop, like, because there's different colored gems here, and some give more experience than others. So I don't know if they actually give more experience, but I would like to try and see if I could kill them. Oh, we gotta try and kill this guy here. Garlic, give me that garlic upgrade. I believe when you move with garlic, it actually does, like, more damage. Okay, so we didn't get a chest out of that guy, but they do definitely drop more experience, that's for sure. So, as you can see... Oh no. Okay. Gotta keep moving with him. Gotta keep moving with him. Scary. Whoa, whoa. These bats have pretty long range too compared to most of the guys. Alright, we're gonna try and kill this champion guy right here. So I believe how you see those 3 layers of the garlic. I believe you actually, like, every line of that garlic that the enemies step into, it does another layer of damage to them. So it's like 3 phases of damage, which is why it can be very tricky to use garlic correctly. You pretty much got to put yourself right in the face of all these guys. It could be a little distracting, paying attention to your freaking, all your spell animations, mixed with the fact that you gotta look for enemies. Oh, and this big Manus too. We gotta kill this guy. He definitely drops a chest. Oh my god. This is getting tight. Oh my god. Oh, Christmas. We just got our faces eaten. So I'm surprised for doing as well as we did. we just got obliterated pretty quickly at the end there. Antonio! What happened, Antonio? What's going on?